And hello again, gang. Pete Revelle here, and I want to welcome you to this edition of the Pete Revelle Show on WRCM. To begin with, I want to thank you for the very nice feedback I received about my last show, and I do hope you will enjoy this one just as much. Now, with Valentine's Day falling right in the middle of the month, well, I thought it would be fair to say that February could be regarded as probably the most romantic month of the year. Going under this premise, for today's show, I decided to bring to you some of the most beautiful musical melodies and songs that will contain positive romantic lyrics. I went as far back as the 1940s, and up from there, put together this show, which I know you will find more than fitting for Valentine's Day. We recorded the musical portion of the show at the Central Wisconsin Cultural Center, located in downtown Wisconsin Rapids here, for two reasons. I felt the artistic setting of the room befits the music, and as far as I'm concerned, doing the music for the show on the house grand piano that's there at the center, well, it allowed for the musical dynamics so necessary for this particular genre. As you might know by now, I am the piano player for Four on the Floor, second edition from Wisconsin Rapids here. And for the show, I asked our trumpet player to do the show with me. I love the beauty of the music when putting piano and trumpet together. Our trumpet player is Kevin Finbrotten, and don't tell him I said this, but I really have to say that his tonal quality is perfect for the songs that we chose to use for this show. I really sincerely want to thank Kevin for putting this together with me. I know you'll find, as I have, that there is no one who plays as pretty a sounding horn as Kevin. Oh, and at this time, I wanted to tell you that Four on the Floor, we do perform twice a month at the library, Macmillan Library, and that's the first and the third Tuesdays. And all of you are welcome, and bring your friends. You know, we begin about 1 p.m. and we play for a couple hours. And hey, you know what? I promise you, great music you won't find anywhere else in the area. In recording the musical portion of the show today, I found we have enough material for more than one show. So we'll present what we have, and hopefully later on this year, I'll put together another show with the rest of this music. Yep. And I also, I invite you to go to my YouTube channel, where you will find not only all the past shows, but you're going to find information that you will not find anywhere else in central Wisconsin. Or maybe even the world. I don't know. Well, as an example, and I know you're probably asking what, if you ever wondered how Valentine's Day came to be, or the true story of the gentleman, St. Valentine's that is, and how he became famous for his bow and arrow, well, look no farther, gang. Our crack research team, headed by none other than Vanity Records' own Larry Lip with 3 P's. That's our Larry boy. He has this story and so much more. Now I have to tell you, our boy Larry, that's with 3 P's of course, he will research anything you might want to know. What a guy he is. I just can't say enough about him. Anyway, I do invite you to go to my YouTube channel. Just type in Pete Revelle, and you can partake in the only know-it-all station on YouTube. That's Pete Revelle. Hey, gang, right after the music portion of the show, we're going to have an extended back end with Kevin. He's going to be here, and we're going to talk a little bit about the show and things that are coming up. Well, and I want to also tell you what we do, and I try to do, is we keep our shows unedited. Reason being, you know, you watch regular everyday television where all the what you call the big guys and all, and they cut this out and you never see what it's really like. Well, we like to show you what it's all about to put a show together. So I hope you'll stay tuned for the musical portion. Come on back with me at the end of the show when Kevin and I get together. And I think enough said. Can we get the, how about the music, guys? Let's go on with the show, huh? Okay, fellas, take it away. I'm Pete Revelle, and I'll see you in just a couple minutes. And what better way to start off the music of February with this wonderful chunk of crap. Okay, cut that bit out. Now we step right there. Okay, let's see. What the heck what did I do? I liked what I did last time. I can't remember what it was. It was just fine. Okay, let's do it this way. Okay. Thank you, and we'll start the music off with this number. My funny Valentine, sweet comic Valentine, you make me smile with my heart. Your looks, they're laughable, unphotographable. Still, you're my favorite work of art. Is your figure less than Greek? Is your mouth a little weak? When you open it to speak, are you smart? Are you smart? Don't change one hair for me, not if you really care for me. Stay, little Valentine, please stay. Each day is Valentine's Day. That's My Funny Valentine. Of course, Valentine's Day falling in the middle of February, I kind of felt that was the apropos tune to do it this time. Hey, we got a whole bunch of really nice, I guess fair to say romantic tunes, because February is the month of romance. So we've picked out some songs that have some really wonderful lyric lines and also melody lines. And for the next while, we're going to present them to you, okay? I'm here today with my partner from Four on the Floor, Kevin, and his good friends call him Filibuster, of course. Well, of course, he doesn't have many good friends, so it seems I'm the only one that does that. Oh my. Listen, not to get carried away. We're going to continue on with some music, okay? Hang in there. Okay, we'll cut right there. Now, your list. Oh, you forgot the list.
No, I got it on my phone. All right.
Okay, sweetie. We'll see you.
Sounds great.
Thank you, Steph. Nice to see you.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I wanted to do that. Love is fine. Let's do that. Love.
All right.
Okay.
Tell me where you like to do it. I don't think I have a chart. I'm going to play it.
Okay. Well, I'll do it first then, okay? Okay, we're going to go here. We're going to go to here. Okay. This next song was, I remember it being done by one of my favorite artists. Somebody actually that I admired and listened to when I was learning to play piano. That would be Nat King Cole. And as I remember, he had somewhat of a popular hit of this number. It's called Love. And of course, for some of you who have a hard time spelling, no, I shouldn't say that, should I? It's called Love. L is for the way you look at me. O is for the only one I see. V is very, very extraordinary. E is even more than anyone that you adore. And love is all I can give to you. Love is more than just a game for two. Two in love can't make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me and you. is more than just a game for two. Two in love can't make it. Take my heart, but please don't break it. Love was made for me, and yes, for just you and me. Love was made for me and you. Do you know why I did that? I did it. You know what? If you can't have fun and love, then you really don't have any love. Would you agree with that, my partner?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I know it. And because I admire, I look at, you know, you are quite the romanticist. So I look up to you, buddy. I want you to know that.
Wow.
Absolutely. George Gershwin and his, some people claim, now I don't know this for sure, because I think it's not right, but some people claim that he wrote a lot of songs, he wrote all the music, George Gershwin, but his sister Ira was the one that wrote the lyrics. Is that?
It's his brother, Ira, right?
Ira, I don't,
Ira's like,
oh, Ira's his, that's not his sister?
I think they're brothers, yeah.
I didn't know
Yeah,
that.
how about that? I learned something.
Wow, you know, it's so much fun getting smarter. Playing music, and the wonderful thing about, you do get wiser, smarter.
Absolutely.
With music, yes. My point of it is, well, probably my favorite Gershwin tune, and I wonder if a part of it might be because it was in my time, maybe before your time a bit, but the old Jackie Gleason show, when he had that bit called The Honeymooners, you remember that?
Yeah.
Well, this Gershwin tune always played in the background of it. And very, very, very mellow, and when he would make some of these idiotic things that he did, and they would play it so soulfully. That's how they played it when he would get the look on his face like, oh, Alice, I'm sorry, you know. But truthfully, it probably is my favorite of all time, great Gershwin tunes. And of course, I think part of the reason is because when I do hear this, it reminds me of the old Jackie Gleason show. But having said that, I do believe the song would stand on its own anyway. So let's do that, okay? This is George Gershwin's Our Love Is Here to Stay, and how about you take the first? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
It is very clear our love is here to stay, not for a year, but ever
their passing fancy, and in time will go. But oh my dear, our love is here to stay. Together we'll go it a long, 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 long way. In time the Rockies may crumble, Gibraltar will tumble, they're only made of clay. But our love, it's here to stay. I think we should do this one more time. Our love is here to stay. And I made fun of my partner here before, so I need to take that. That was a terrible thing I said. I apologize, Mr. Finn Broughton.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Mr. And I say that with great sincerity, Mr. Finn Broughton. Don't use the word, oh, that's a nice tune.
Let's do that.
You know, that does, and that's just a nice instrumental. I don't know too much about it, except that Hoagie Carmichael wrote the music to it. Did you know that?
I did know that.
He wrote a lot of nice things. As a matter of fact, we were talked about early before we came on here. I told this true story of Hoagie's Carbuncle.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's right. But anyway, this is one of the tunes that Hoagie, or the old folks still call them Hoagies. Yeah. Hoagies wrote this one. It's a beautiful number. And it's called The Nearness of You. We'll do this instrumentally.
Love it. It's one of my favorite songs.
Tenderness of You.
Pretty song.
That's just gorgeous.
Yeah.
I know you can't hear it out there, but beyond the camera and beyond the wall, there's just, how would you look out there? I bet you there's got to be 200 people, and they were applauding too. Thank you all very much out there. Yeah, you can come in later, but we got the door locked right now. Why is the door locked? We'll get the door open for you in a minute. You can come in. Okay. Is that all? We can cut that bit out if you'd like.
That was nice.
Oh, okay, we'll leave it. Then we'll just leave it like that. Yes. You know which one is really nice? I was thinking of that old Harry James tune. When we talk about big band era and great love songs, Harry James did this one. Which one was it?
You mean this one?
No, not that one. I was thinking.
He did that one.
Let's see, no, you know who did that?
Bunny Berrigan?
Bunny Berrigan.
Ah.
Yeah, I was thinking of the Harry James one.
Oh.
I think it was something like, oh, something like this. It went, you made me love you. I didn't want to do it. No, I didn't want to do it. You made me want you. And all the time I knew it, I guess I always knew it. You made me happy sometimes. You made me glad. Yes, there were times when you made me feel so sad. You made me sigh, for I didn't want to tell you. I didn't want to tell you. I want your love, that's true. Yes, I do, you know I do, indeed I do. Give me what I cry for. You know you got the branded kisses that I die for. You know you made me want you. Wanna do Buddy Berrigan now? And Buddy Berrigan made this one famous. The world in a plane. I have settled revolutions. Oh, there in Spain, the North Pole I have charted. But still I can't get started with you. On the golf course, I shoot under par. Metro Goldwyn has asked me to be a star. I've got a house, it's a show place. Still I can't get no place with you. You're so supreme. Those lyrics I write of you, I scheme just for the sight of you. And I dream both day and night of you. Oh, and what good does it all do? In '89 I sold short. In England I'm presented at court. You got me downhearted, 'cause I can't get started with you. I can't get started. Did you hear?
I couldn't pick it up in the middle, but.
Oh, that was,
I started.
that was because that was, you know what? I know you folks heard it out there. That's the first mistake I made it's been almost 4 years now. But as I've said before, you guys, you know, when I make a mistake, I don't have a problem like that because I've tried to tell you all along, I'm just like you are. We're the same, you know. I make mistakes, you make mistakes, what the heck? Is that okay? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what I thought we'd do? Let's change it up just a bit.
Yeah.
I've always considered Brazilian music to be extremely romantic.
Passionate.
And probably there's quite a few we could do. And even though this is not my most favorite one, but I was thinking of the first big bossa nova tune that came to our country and was a hit. And it's kind of cute, and I think it calls under the
I think I know what you mean. I think
heading of romantic,
Yeah.
don't you? It's all about a girl walking a beach,
Yeah.
and she's in a town or a city beach called Ipanema. And let's do that, huh?
Yeah, that's a great one.
You look, I'll just vamp till we're ready. girl from Ipanema. Now, you were in Ipanema.
No, never been
You've
there.
never been to Ipanema? Oh.
You know where that is?
It's in Brazil.
Yeah, it is, yeah, yeah.
I wonder what, yeah, it would be. I don't know where the hell it is. I've been, Lake Michigan, 12th Street Beach in Chicago.
yeah.
I've been there, yeah. Yeah, that's pretty nice.
Nice, yeah.
It's very, now, you're from, before here, you were from Marshfield, right? Marshfield, that's quite a Marshfield. You got anything you want to say about Marshfield? Not particularly. Okay, good. That takes care of that. Well, we'll just keep the music going because
Yeah.
that's a wonderful book you have there. What is that?
How about this, imagination?
Let me see. It's funny. Imagination is funny.
Yeah.
Did you know that? Yeah. It's
Keeps a cloudy day
keeps a cloudy day sunny,
sunny.
too.
Right, right.
Okay.
You got it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
good.
gotta know which. I'm on 3 flats.
best seat in the house here. Sometimes I look at Pete playing the piano the way that Mike Pence looks at Donald Trump.
We'll cut that bit out, please. Oh, my goodness. There was a motion picture a long time ago. We did this too, and I just thought of this now. It was called The Fighting Sullivans. Are you familiar with that movie? It was a movie about World War II. And the kind of the story behind it was this. It was based on a true story, the movie, because there was, I believe it was 4 brothers that went into the Navy. And what they did was, they went in, but they requested to be on the same ship. And unfortunately, the ship sunk, and we lost them. Maybe I think it was 3 brothers, and there was 1 at home. Yeah, I believe it was 3. I stand to be corrected. Not often, but what the heck, once in a while, okay. Just showing you I'm not perfect. No, it was 3.
They made a rule.
And then they made a rule. That's right. They made a rule that relatives going into the service cannot serve in the same place.
Yep.
Yeah. And it was in that movie though. This song was featured in the movie, The Fighting Sullivans. Was that your grocery list?
Yeah.
Gonna get all that stuff before you go home today.
Yeah, right.
Yeah,
I don't
see.
wanna forget.
Well, now this is
Right.
what a guy this is. Oh, I was thinking about a song.
Yeah.
Oh yes. This was in that movie, and it is a very romantic tune because it was actually played. There was the one brother that survived, and he got married, and I think he was the youngest brother.
Huh.
Yeah, but anyway, this song was there. It goes like this. You'll never know just how much I miss you. You'll never know just how much I care. And if I tried, I still couldn't hide my love for you. You should have known, for haven't I told you so? 1,000,000 or more times you went away and my heart went with you. I speak your name in my every prayer. If there is some other way to prove I love you, I swear.
Hey, what happened? Wait a second, excuse me, gang, Pete Ravel back, but I think that tune was cut off. Wait, well, hey guys, why, can I ask you would you excuse me for a second, just a second? Why was that, I thought we could finish that, what happened? Oh, no, I'm sorry, guys. Oh, hi guys, welcome back. I'm sorry, that's what I was checking on that closing tune to the show. I noticed the end was kind of cut off, but I've come to find out that our engineer had to go to the restroom. So we just kind of, it's okay though. As a matter of fact, when we put the next show together, we'll start it with that song and then you'll be able to hear the whole thing. Anyway, welcome back, and I hope you enjoyed the music of that show. Right now, with me over here is my partner in crime from 4 on the Floor, Kevin Finbrotten. We like to call him, but we won't today.
Oh.
No.
Okay.
Filibuster. Well, because, when he gets on that horn at the library, he filibusters it to death. Is that fair to say?
It's not that much shorter. You're not saving a lot of space if that was the idea, to cut it down. Finbrotten?
Oh, what did I say?
Filibuster?
Oh, yeah, but it's easier to spell, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because I can spell filibuster.
It gets slaughtered on a regular basis. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Anyway, we are at, first off, I do want to, before any farther, thank you. I think the horn, in fact, talk a little bit about that horn. You just picked that horn is the better part of 100 years old that you're playing now, is it not?
It's more than 100 years
More than
old.
100
Yeah.
years old. And you got that from, in fact, wasn't it a musician, a lifelong musician?
Yep. A local legend here in Wisconsin Rapids, Russ Reinhold,
Okay.
owned that horn. He owned that horn for a very long time.
He just passed away.
He just
am I
passed
not
away
correct?
this summer, and I'm so grateful to have that beautiful instrument to play. It makes a difference, I think, to play a horn that was, that originally played all those songs.
Well, it's got the tonal quality. It's just so nice. It's soft and smooth and round, and I especially at the library. I think it's gorgeous when we play it there. We are at the library on the first and third Tuesdays of the month. That's with the Four on the Floor second generation. That's with Glenn on bass and Alex on drums. And we share it once. I said it before, but I want to invite you again. Please come on out and catch us live. We have a heck of a good time with that. I'm hoping we'll be able to do a little more of this as time progresses, because I like a piano and just trumpet. I don't know. It's just there's something really nice about it, huh?
Well, it's a real pleasure to play with you, Pete. I love this. I love the songs, and there isn't that much of an opportunity to get out and play those songs anymore. We've talked about this. This type of music we're doing, we just don't find anybody. At least in our area, we don't find anybody playing it anymore, and it'll never be lost because there's always going to be young people who will gravitate to this music because musically and lyrically, it's classical stuff. It's American classics as far as I'm concerned. I was lucky to grow up in a house where my mom had a great record collection. She played Johnny Mathis and Ella Fitzgerald, Nat King Cole.
I think that's
great
what
stuff.
It takes. You need to hear it as a child growing up. So you out there, if there's anybody young listening, and if you have any young ones, play nice music. Get that ingrained in their head. Nice stuff, with the nice changes and the lyrics, because 30 years from now, that's what they'll be listening to.
Great songs.
Yes, it really
Great songs keep coming around.
Our next, after this show, I'm hoping, we did record this past Tuesday at the library, and I think we have some pretty good stuff out of that. So what I'm hoping is the next time we get together for the show, we'll be presenting Four on the Floor. Geez, I can't wait for that because
It'll be a treat.
that is so much, and it's so much fun playing with the fellas.
Yep.
All right, on that note, I have no more to say, and I know you guys probably, you young ladies out there probably have to do the clothes and the dishes because would you call that politically incorrect? So would I. I just said that, gang. I didn't mean it. How about, I'll tell you what, for my partner, Kevin, I'm Pete Revelle. We want to thank you for tuning in and watch us, okay? We'll be back shortly with a new show. You have a great day and see you at the library.
The more I see you, the more I want you. Somehow this feeling just grows